So here we are. Alice in Borderland Season 3 has finally dropped on Netflix. And maybe people find it mid, but its ending is an absolute killer. From unraveling the mystery of the Joker card to analyzing Chishiya's strange smirk at the very end, there's a lot to unpack. Let's dive deep into the details behind the finale and piece together the bigger picture. Buckle up because this ride gets wild. Chapter 1. What's the Borderland? The creators of Alice in Borderland made one thing very clear this season. The Borderland isn't just some twisted game arena. It's a mysterious realm that exists in the space between life and death. Whether you fall into a coma, hover on the edge of life after a near-death experience, or collapse into unconsciousness after a catastrophic incident, you end up in the Borderland. Everyone trapped there shares one common thread. They're caught between existence and nothingness. It's unsettling, even eerie, but that's what gives the show its hook. We saw Arisu in particular taking the plunge, with his own choice and sheer determination, to re-enter the Borderland just to bring Usagi back. His choice highlighted the concept of love and attachment they've in between them in this season. Chapter 2. Who was the Watchman? Now, a lot of fans were quick to jump on the idea that the Watchman might be the Joker. After all, he had this mysterious aura, and the vibe was certainly there. But the show deliberately crushed that theory. The Watchman himself outright denied being the Joker. Instead, he positioned himself as more of a middleman, an overseer of sorts, responsible for maintaining balance between the two states of existence, life and death. Think of him as the gatekeeper, the one who ensures the transition happens smoothly. Yes, his presence carried a certain edge that reminded us of the Joker, but no, he was not the trickster we were all waiting to see. Chapter 3. Who was the Joker? Here's where things get juicy. The series didn't explicitly reveal the Joker's identity, and that seems intentional. The creators appear to want the audience to wrestle with this mystery, and maybe even imagine themselves as part of the question. Still, there are clues. In the first 2 seasons, whenever a game was completed, the card banner for that challenge was burnt or destroyed every time. But this time, in Season 3, the Joker card didn't get burned down. That's a pretty big hint. It suggests that the game may not truly be over, or maybe it never ended in the first place. The Joker card itself has always been shrouded in mystery. During the final game, Arisu tried to sacrifice himself to save the others, but here's the twist. He didn't die. The game let him live. That alone felt like a cruel kind of cosmic joke. And then comes the million-dollar question. Could the Joker actually be someone we already know? Some hints point to Chishiya. There's only 1% chance of it, but think about it. His expressions in the cameo, his unsettling calmness in past seasons, the way only he questions back Arisu in that final moment. His vibes were off the charts weird. Almost like he knew more than he was letting on. Could he secretly be the Joker? It's not relatable, but the theory is chilling. Chapter 4. Is Season 4 on the horizon? The ending of Season 3 didn't just close a chapter, it opened the door to even bigger theories. The Watchmen made it clear that many players are on their way, hinting at an even more massive bloodbath to come. And if that wasn't enough, the show subtly teased global earthquakes and disasters, like something way beyond Tokyo is brewing. Another odd detail, and somehow she was able to see Banda from the real world. That shouldn't have been possible. Her storyline clearly hasn't wrapped up, and her last few expressions suggest that something bigger is at play. And then comes the big twist. In the final moments, the series flipped everything upside down. We were introduced to a bar waitress with her name Alice. That single reveal changes everything. It's as if the directors are telling us, you thought you had it figured out? Think again. And the fact that there's no clear explanation about who she really is, whether she's the Joker, the main player, or something else entirely, makes it even more intriguing. So where does this leave us? The ending of Alice in Borderland Season 3 is packed with mysteries, questions, and subtle hints at even bigger chaos. The Borderland is far from finished with its victims. The Joker remains an enigma, and Alice herself has just stepped into the story. One thing's for sure, the creators aren't done blowing our minds. That's all I've got for now. But hey, don't forget to subscribe to Watch Nest for more deep dives into your favorite shows.